Hello everybody, hope you're doing okay and welcome to Witley Station. Now, as you can see, this is not in Portugal anymore, I'm now back in the UK. It's still quite warm actually here, though I do feel slightly cold. It's about 18 degrees compared to the 26 I was doing on my Sunday run. So doing a little run before it gets dark and take it on the way. And straight out of Witley Station, I have to go up this horrendous hill. So I feel like I'm knackered already. So you may not know, but I was a PhD student between 1988 and 1992. I went to the University of East Anglia doing oceanography. And the place behind me is now housing, but it was once the Institute of Oceanographic Sciences. So I remember one day coming here on the train from Norwich, where I was. It's kind of ironic that I ended up living reasonably close to this area. So we'll just have a wander in. I don't think I would recognise any of the old buildings, but there's one street in here I need to complete for City Stride. So let's have a quick look in. So I think the actual institute was these buildings here. I think they do look fairly new though to me, don't they? So like they've been reconverted, but I'll have to do a bit of research to see. So London Marathon then. You probably started to see quite a few videos on YouTube telling people how their training's been going so great, how they're tapering, all the best advice you could possibly think of, and all the niggles that they probably haven't now got and miraculously clear up on race day. Well, I'll probably best not to give you a instruction on how to run a marathon, considering I did my first long run on Sunday in Portugal when it finished at 26 degrees. Will I still do the marathon based on that? Well, it sort of gives me some sort of hope that I could get round. Maybe sub 3:15 is a target. I don't think sub 3 hours is possible, even like that heat. Just don't think I've got enough training in the legs for it. But I did do 64 miles last week in Portugal, which is the most I've done all year, so that was encouraging. If anything, it would be a good start to a training program for maybe Seville or something like that in February. Should also say I have done some videos on my training for Seville Marathon February last year, but yeah, I think I need to decide what my aspirations are, because I feel like running the marathon almost just because it's so hard to get into, and you feel like it would do a disservice if you've got a place and says you can't really be bothered if you haven't been training for it. On the other hand, I haven't, so you know, I like to think of myself as a reasonably serious runner. I like to do the best I can, and clearly I wouldn't run as well as I could do had I trained for it. But then you could say that about anything, can't you? And if you never raced until you're A1 fit, I might as well have retired 20 years ago, possibly longer. So yeah, there's that as well. So yeah, still got about a week and a half to decide. I'm leaning to think that if I could get round and maintain a good pace and feel good about it, and think maybe I could have done better if I trained for it, it'd be worthwhile. But is that an aim? I've never not broken 3 before. I don't want to sound big-headed, but I was a lot younger and a lot faster when I did that. And reality is that sub 3s will be hard to do now, even if I was training optimally for them. So a bit like my 8s and 15s and 5000s, that I've got to start accepting that, you know, there's been quite a few races that will be my worst time ever. And it doesn't make sort of the best YouTube, because most YouTubers, they seem to do a PB every week, it seems, or if they don't do a PB because it was a hilly course or some other reason like that. So it's a tricky one. Anyway, have I come to the end of this road? Just take a stop to take my bearings. Yeah, so I'm now going to go across country. So I got the Endorphin Speed 2s on today. These ones here. And they've now done about 150 miles. I'm trying to work out if they are any different on foot to Endorphin Speed 1 or 2, of which I got 2 pairs. I did actually leave a pair of the Endorphin Speed 1s, the New York colourway, the sort of that bluey one, sort of the rag type material one in Portugal, along with a pair of Nexus. So I've got some shoes there when I go next time. I've got plenty of other shoes back home, haven't I? So yeah, I do have this, the original white pair to compare it with, so I'll do a few runs in them and give me my verdict on them soon. These start to feel a bit flat in a way. So I can feel the toes a bit more through the shoes. Right, just checking I'm going the right way. Oh, of course, bugger. Where am I going? I should have turned right 81 feet ago. Okay, now we're now cutting sort of cross country back towards Witley Station, going for this upper Vann lane, which I actually need to cut their street for city strides. I've never run up here before. Don't know how far I'm going to get before the tarmac runs out. All I do know is I can just see it all uphill looming out in front of me. But at least that means I should get to the top and have it as a coast down until the end. Got about half an hour of daylight left, I think, so should be enough. Right, so London Marathon then. Yeah, so in conclusion, still not totally sure. I think I would like to do it, and I just need to accept, like I have to need to accept it all year really, and for the last 20 years to be honest, that I'm not as fast as I was, and you can only do your best according to how old you are, how well you've trained, bit of luck on the way, that sort of stuff. Yeah, for sure you can be smart. There's also an element of how much effort you want to put in when your best days are behind you. So motivation is always something that I struggle with, and I think this year it's always been the other way. I've been so keen to do races to see how I can do, trying to sort of defend some of the club records that I've been losing to my friend Chris Ness, who run very well this year. But I am 55 in November, so new challenges there. So we'll see. In other news, I ordered the GoPro 10 today, so that should be coming soon. I'll have at least 2 cameras and perhaps a better one. And I also got some new shoes in, which are the heaviest shoes I've got. The Adidas Solar Glide 4 GTX or Gore-Tex edition, 448 grams. One of them is, and the other's 444. So it's way heavier than even the Nike Pegasus Trail 2 GTX, which is over 400. I think it's my next heaviest shoe. So yeah, and my arms are about to fall off now. So I think I'll concentrate on getting this run done and look forward to seeing the next one. I'm going to finally get that endorphin speed analysis done. Oh, right. Thanks for coming along. Hope you found this interesting, and bye. So I arrived at the village of Hambledon and go this way onto Vann Lane, I think. So Hambledon Village Hall, even a bus stop. Not sure how many buses this place gets, but it's a bit out of the way. But maybe you can get to Guildford or Haslemere, I guess. Now I think this is the Greensand Way here. Yeah, it is. Somewhere up there. St Dominic's School. So I finally caught myself on Vann Lane. Right, I'm just going to have to go around this little roundabout to complete this road. Oh, finally made it to the top. Right, left here. This is the Greensand Way, a bit sandy.